Hi guys, it's Colin here at eTrailer, and today we have a 2019 Ram 2500. Now we're going to go ahead and do a test fit of these Titan Chain Alloy Snow tire chains. Our tire size is going to be 275/70 R18. It's on the sidewall right here, so you definitely want to double check, make sure that your tire size matches and that these chains will fit that size. Now, it's always a good idea to keep a set of chains in your truck for times where you might live in an area where you frequently are getting some pretty heavy snow and ice. Even though the truck does have, most of the time has four-wheel drive and doesn't do too bad in that snow, when you get to those heavier storms, it's never a bad idea to have a nice set of metal chains to throw around your tire, get that extra traction so you're not sliding while you're on the road. Now, there's a couple things that I particularly like about these set of Titan chains. One being that they're self-tensioning, so we don't have to worry about getting a rubber tensioner or something like that to make sure that our chains stay snug on our tire and they're not clanking around. The system is built in right here, keeps our chains really nice and snug on our vehicle. We don't have to worry about getting stuff separately while we're getting a set of ladder chains. And we don't have to worry about losing the tensioner either because it's built into the chain. I also like how easy these are to install. They got color-coded connection points, you can see up here, and then on the bottom you can see with the red loops in the channel. Makes it very easy to get installed. You don't have to lay behind your tire to try to make connections. You just slide them behind, bring them up, connect them, and then get it tensioned down. Now, these chains are going to have a diamond pattern. Basically what that means is the cross links are forming diamond shapes. You can see right here on the tire. This is going to give you more coverage around the tire. You can see the ones that go kind of from side to side are going to help out with traction when you're speeding up or slowing down. And then these vertical ones that are going along the tread of the tire are going to help you with sliding side to side. So it's going to make sure that you have the traction that you need to stay on the road and stay safe. Now, we have these square links that are making all the cross chains. These are going to dig into that snow and ice, give you the bite that you need to make sure you have traction and that you're safe on the road. Now, the chains do come in a quantity of 2. We have this nice carrying case that makes for very easy storage, so your chains just aren't laying around in the bed of your truck or in the back seat. This is going to be very convenient for storage. So like I said, you could just take this case, toss it in the bed, or if you want to put it under the back seat, you have that option too. It's very nice and low profile, as you can see right here, with a nice handle on top so you can carry it around. The chains do have a speed rating of 30 miles per hour, so make sure you're keeping it slow out there in those conditions. You can see we have them installed on the rear of our Ram because we've got a rear-wheel drive vehicle. But if yours has four-wheel drive and you want to have it set for the front tires as well, just use the same part number and be sure to double check your owner's manual to make sure that you are able to put a set of chains on the front. Now that we've gone over some of those features, I'll go ahead and walk you guys through how to get these installed. It's always a good idea to practice putting your chains on your tires before you get yourself in a situation out in the cold and the snow, so you know exactly what you're doing. And the first thing you want to do is lay your chains out, and then you want to check them over, make sure there's no kinks or twists in your links. Any tangles, make sure you get all those out. You want them as flat on the ground as possible, ready to go onto your tires. After you've used them for a period of time, you also want to make sure there's no broken links. You definitely don't want to throw a faulty set of chains on your tire. With these being brand new, we got nothing to worry about. So what I'm going to do is slide half of it behind my tire, just like that. And then kind of line up each half underneath the tire like that. There we go. And then from here, what I'll do is grab a hold of both sides of the cable, bring it up behind my tire, and then connect it. Just like that. And then I'll grab a hold of my chains. I can let that cable drop behind the tire. Pull the chains over, drape them over the top and sides of the tire. Just make sure everything is even. Now up top, we'll make our first connection. We have these 3 yellow links right here and got a green hook. So you can see the first one goes on pretty easy. However, we do want to make sure we have a snug fit. So if you can, let's see if we can go and get to the second link. I'm going to do is kind of fold that back a little bit. There we go. Let's see if I can pull it up. That second link does get on there. I think that'll provide a more snug fit than that first link will. So from here, what we'll do is make our way to the bottom. Okay. And then grab our gray chain, put it through this red channel, and what we're going to do is pull up on that until it locks into place. One of those links will catch into the track. Then I'm just going to take the rest of the gray chain, feed it through these red loops. And then for the self-tensioning system to kick in, what we need to do is follow the yellow link as far as we can go and get this hooked on. So we'll go all the way up here. Just like that. You can see we got a really nice snug fit on our tire. So what we need to do is repeat this process for the other side. Now once you've got both chains installed, it's always a good idea to drive forward a little bit and then stop. You can look out your window, open up your door, and just take a peek at them, make sure that everything still looks good. As long as you've gone a little ways and there's still tension onto your tire, nothing's wrong, then you're going to be good to hit the road. Thank you all for watching. Hope this information helped you out, but that's going to do it for our test fit of the Titan Chain Alloy Snow Tire Chains for our 2019 Ram 2500.